Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss the next question of our agriculture optional answer writing practice series. And the question for today is, explain the strategies to manage citrus decline in India. So this question was asked in this year's agriculture optional paper of UPSC Civil Services examination, that is in 2025. So let's see how we can approach the answer. So in the introduction part, you can simply discuss or you can write certain things about citrus decline. So you all know that it is a common disease of citrus, not a disease, kind of a common condition in citrus, which refers to where kind of there is a gradual decline of productivity, vigor, longevity of citrus trees. So all these things can be mentioned in the introduction part. So you can mention that citrus decline refers to gradual deterioration gradual deterioration and reduction in productivity and reduction in productivity, vigor and longevity of citrus trees due to complex biotic and abiotic factors biotic and abiotic factors. So this is what citrus decline is. Here there is reduction in productivity, there is reduction in vigor, there is reduction in longevity of citrus trees due to various biotic and abiotic factors. So overall kind of there will be decline in citrus production and the tree quality will reduce over years. Okay. So this is how you can introduce. Now in the question you can directly move to the strategies to manage citrus decline, but I want to mention some causes here because UPSC in the next years can directly ask explain the causes and strategies to manage citrus decline in India, and they have been asking causes of various physiological disorders, diseases. So you should know causes, although it is not asked in question, but still I am highlighting some causes of citrus decline. So as we have mentioned, there are certain biotic causes and abiotic causes. Biotic and abiotic. And in biotic causes, that is living causes. So there are various fungus, for example, Phytophthora species. Phytophthora species. This is one of the major causes of citrus decline in India. This is a fungus. There are various, you can also mention the bacterial diseases, viral diseases. So for example, citrus canker is there. This is a disease only, which is caused by Xanthomonas species. Xanthomonas citri. So due to citrus canker also there is a huge decline in citrus, which can be mentioned here. But the major one is the Phytophthora species. You should know it. So this was about kind of pathogens. There are certain insects also which take care of the vector of these diseases. For example, citrus psylla is there, which acts as a vector. Okay, there are various nematodes are there which acts as a vector. So these are the biotic factors you can mention. But there are various abiotic factors also. That says with biotic factors, if abiotic factors combine, it makes very complex citrus declines, very devastating citrus declines. These abiotic factors could be nutrient deficiencies, poor soil drainage, waterlogging problem, okay, inadequate irrigation, use of poor root stocks, improper cultural practices. So these will be all abiotic causes. Okay. So this is how citrus decline takes place. So it is easy to write abiotic causes. Anything which is there in cultural practices will be a kind of abiotic kind of causes, either it nutrient related, irrigation related, or any kind of cultural practices related. But you should know these biotic causes, especially about Phytophthora species, because it is the major cause. Okay. So this is kind of causes of citrus decline. Now we will move to the main body of the question, that is strategies to manage citrus decline. Strategies to manage citrus decline. So actually you can divide strategies between cultural, chemical, all these things, but that would be better. So first of all, we are mentioning cultural practices which we can do. So in cultural practices, you can mention that yes, sites, there should be proper site selection and soil management. Site selection and soil management. If you are kind of planting citrus tree, the planting material should be disease free. Disease free planting material should be there. The nutrition management should be proper. Okay, there should be proper nutrition management. In planting material, you can also mention that we can use various kind of tolerant varieties. So there are various tolerant varieties such as Rangpur lime, Rangpur, Rangpur lime. So this is a tolerant variety. There is also trifoliate orange. So these are tolerant varieties which we can use to avoid citrus decline. Planting material to discuss nutrition management. In nutrition, obviously we will have balanced NPK, but there are certain micronutrients which should be also balanced. For example, ZnSO4 should be there, FeSO4 there should be there, MnSO4. So we can do foliar sprays of all these kind of micronutrients. Water management should be proper. Water management should be proper. We can we have to avoid over irrigation. There should be no problem of water logging. There should be no problem of over irrigation. We should use kind of drip irrigation methods, all these things. Okay, so this is how you can do water management. Now you can also mention some mechanical methods. In mechanical methods, you can heavily depend on pruning. Timely pruning should be there, especially remove all the types of crops such as diseased crop or kind of any inferior crops. Okay, so that there is no chances of any citrus decline kind of spread. Okay, there if there is a diseased crop, if these diseases will spread to other crops, there will be high chances of citrus decline. So pruning is a very important method which you should do. You can also mention some chemical methods. For example, if the decline is due to phytophthora species or a kind of any viruses, bacteria, so you can use certain chemicals. For example, for fungi, for phytophthora, you can use Vortex mixture, Vortex mixture. You can use Mancozeb. Okay, so all these things can be used. Okay. You can use various kind of biological control agents also. Okay, there is one biological, you can mention it, biological method. Biological control agents such as Tamarixia radiata can be used. Tamarixia radiata can be used. You can use soil solarization. You can mention this soil solarization mechanical method. Soil solarization can be used, mechanical or physical method. Okay, so all these are kind of things which we can use. So if you divide, and I think I have mentioned 5 here, 6, 7, I think around 8, 9, 10 points I have mentioned here. If you mention these 9, 10 points, you will definitely get a good marks. And in nutrition management, you can mention here INM. You should focus on integrated nutrient management, integrated pest management, integrated disease management. All these things can be used. So this is how you can kind of mention strategies to manage citrus decline. And in conclusion, you can mention that yes, citrus decline is a complex and multifactorial problem in India, but we should follow integrated orchard management strategies so that we can properly manage this disease, manage this problem, and we don't have any kind of productivity losses and there is decline in citrus trees productivity. All these things can be avoided. So this is how you can kind of write a good conclusion. And I think if you mention all these things, you will get a good amount of marks. So that is all for today. If you like it, please press the like button. Please do share and please do subscribe. It takes a lot of hard work to make such videos for you on regular basis. And if you like, if you share, if you subscribe, it motivates us to make more such videos for you regularly. So that is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.